Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here. We're back with another video. In today's video, we are reacting to the patch 6.1 preview. Can you imagine we're at 6.1? I don't remember. I didn't do anything in 6.0. So I'm probably like, I think I was platinum before I, haven't played in a while. So I'm pretty sure I'm gold. If I was gold, I'm still gold. Woo! That's crazy. Okay, we have 20 minutes for this reaction. This is gonna be a long one.
Hey friends! Wait. Where's everybody?
Trade.
John, over here!
And me!
Oh, what's happening?
Girl, that's so
Why aren't you
funny.
over
They're in the
there?
same room.
We're in parallel galaxies. You get it? While those two wrap their heads around what's happening, hello
They're
friends.
literally in the same
Our
set.
newest patch is all about exploring and celebrating parallel galaxies.
Not everybody plays at the same intensity
She got
and
a moving
commitment.
camera.
So this patch
Whenever
will be
she's moving,
all
she's
about
moving.
find
Look.
your own path to stardom.
She
However
got
that may
that.
look.
She got that upgrade.
And gaze up this patch because everything will have you reaching for higher things. New champs, new ways to progress, game modes, and so much more. Welcome to patch 6.1 Ascending Stars.
Stars, stargazers.
We first gave thematic patches a go back in 5.1 Beyond
not that
Ruination,
shirt though.
and I've made tweaks to it
My
ever
man.
since. We talked about focusing more on gameplay and innovation compared to the depth of our lore. Ascending Stars is a continuation of that effort. We're gonna find ways and
I
celebrate
forgot the
players from
story.
all corners of the galaxy.
This patch will shine under the light of the Dew Nova. And to make sure the season themes sweep you off your feet right from the start, you'll be taken to another galaxy the
Ooh.
second you get into the lobby. A
Yes,
new
sneeze.
common entrance for your progression journey will have you discovering new
Yes, sneeze.
corners of the Rift universe. But it's not just pretty lights and shiny stars. Throughout the patch, Dew Nova themed events will have you
They better put back
reaching
Stargazer or
higher
something.
and let you choose
That's
star
literally the
shine.
theme, right?
This patch is all about optimizing ranked for our skill and mastery focused players
Girl,
and
spill the
creating a
tea.
new progression path that rewards the more creative and fun-oriented ones amongst you. So whether you want to power your way to the top
Ooh,
or
that's
prefer
me
to
right
let
now.
the
Last season
creative
4,
juices
last
flow,
season
there
Iron
will be a
4.
path for you to
Ah.
trailblaze.
Patch 6.1 stands in the light of the challengers and adventure stars that are
Ooh.
going to guide your journey through the Rift. And we see all of you, whether it's the hardcore Rift devotee fighting for every rung up that rank ladder, as well as the players who only got a sliver of gaming time, but who still want that fun, excitement, and awesome rewards.
Yikes.
The challengers and adventure stars stand for that parallel path across the Rift.
Ooh.
All fun, exciting, and shining their very own light.
The Challenger Star is here to lead all your ranked and legendary
Oh,
queues
legendary
out
Q's
there.
still a thing.
With two separate
Ooh.
modes with their own seasons and objectives, we realize that it's been hard to
Excuse
progress
me.
on both journeys. So in patch 6.1, we are joining their paths.
Ooh,
Your champion score will now reflect your dedication and efforts across each mode.
ooh, pretty.
We are polishing up those steps, making it easier to get season skin and many other rewards. To those early climbers, we've prepared some extra surprises.
You know who you are.
Legendary Q is also getting a little galactic makeover with new tier names, art, and events. Be sure to check in with the
Yeesh.
game and future communications to not miss any new features.
If all of that
Do people
sounds
still
a bit
play
too
Legendary
intense
Q?
and consuming, well, don't fret. The Adventure Stars got you covered. Halfway through the patch, we will be introducing a brand new progression
Ooh, I
system
love that word,
for
progression
all of our
system.
adventure modes. Our house modes like ARAM, Unbound Frenzy, and many, many more.
Huh.
So no matter which one you choose to play, you're gonna contribute to the rise of your adventure star.
Oh, wow.
Instead of isolated rewards,
Cute.
you're now gonna have a single track to earn rewards and show off achievements in a dedicated showcase. So show off your creativity, your quirky ideas, and the
Come on,
awesome plays
Shanghai.
from your adventures.
Speaking of bright stars, of course this patch will also boast of all the fun and exciting events you're used to, in theme with our galactic patch and other happenings.
Game modes.
Leading the charge for Adventure Star Journey will be Aram. No, wait. Aram. No. Aram. The additional A's
Ram.
stand for more augments, more awesomeness, and more adventures with friends.
Augments, I
Well,
forgot
it
about
does
that.
for me anyway. The updated design and the galactic vibe to our beloved game mode aren't the only thing that will carry you to other dimensions.
That's giving
We're adding some
Stargazer.
new story augments that will shake things up a bit.
Wow, there's
But
augments
there
now?
will be only one for you per game, so make sure you choose your star wisely.
That's new.
AAA run wouldn't be the only game mode getting some cosmic.
Well, there's a lot of
updates.
game modes, huh?
Look
Oh.
to the game and our other communication to find out more on our
You know what it's
stellar
giving?
movements.
It's giving Brawl Stars. Oh, I already know.
Working on
I think
this
I know the
patch, and
leaks
the
already.
cosmic theme had us thinking a lot about our beginnings and feeling quite nostalgic. And we wanted you to feel the same way while playing,
Oh god.
which is why we decided to bring some good old League classics back to the Rift. Starting us off is probably the most adept Archmage of all Runeterra, the Arcane Wielder himself,
Yup.
the Rune Mage, Ryze.
Yeet.
One of the OG launch champions of League of Legends, he has been a
Ugh, so
crowd
old. Do you
favorite
feel
since
old?
the start.
I remember
And it's
Ryze
not
was my
just
first
because of his
champion I bought.
sparkly purpleness.
'Cause he was
Ryze
blue.
will join our ranks as the headlining battle mage
Nerf.
with major strategic opportunities with his Realm Warp. And while I could be here standing and go on and on
wonder
and
if they
on
balance
about
his
how awesome
numbers.
the portals are, I'm sure you'd rather hear from someone who has actually mastered them.
Ooh.
Let's hear it from the 10-time
10
LCK champion,
times?
5 times world champion, and
times?
2 times world's MVP,
Damn.
Faker.
Faker.
안녕하세요. 페이커입니다. 오늘 정말 반가운 소식을 전해드리려고 하는데요.
Wow, he looked fine.
라이즈가 와이드 리프트에 등장합니다. 저에게 정말 특별한 챔피언인데요. 제가 게임을 처음 시작했을 때부터 플레이했던 챔피언이고 무엇보다 라이즈 덕분에 제 커리어에서 중요한 경기들에서
That's
승리를
true.
거둔 적도 있죠. 기억하시죠? 라이즈는 게임 운영에 강점이 크고 카이팅과 포지셔닝이 특히 효과적이어서 예전부터
Wow,
정말
wait,
좋아했던
that's how
챔피언입니다.
fast he. That's how
단순히
fast.
제
What? That
플레이
was
스타일과
fast.
잘 맞는 것뿐만 아니라 라이즈는 라이즈 공식 뮤직비디오에서 저를 상징하는 챔피언으로 등장하기도 했죠. 그만큼 저와 라이즈는 정말 특별한 인연이 있다고 생각합니다. 그래서 이번에 와이드 리프트에서도
Oh, he's so cute.
라이즈를 만날 수 있다는 소식을
He has
듣고
that.
정말
I
반가웠습니다.
like the hair.
이제 라이즈에 대해서 좀 더 자세히 이야기해볼까요? 라이즈는 주로 미드에서 활약하는 챔피언이지만 바론 라인에서도 플레이할 수 있습니다. 특히
Yes,
궁극기
I love a
공과
Baron
왜곡을
lane.
활용하면 팀과 함께 움직이며
I think
게임을
he's better mid though
유리하게
because of that
운영할 수 있어서
ultimate. Yep.
교전에서 중요한 역할을 합니다.
Okay.
이게
Yeah.
바로
Wow,
제가
that's a
라이즈를
long move.
좋아하는
So you have to throw
라이즈를
your third
마스터하고
skill
싶다면
first, and
미니맵을
then
자주
you
보고
root, and then
로밍
you,
타이밍을
and
연습하는
then
게
it's a lot of
중요한데요.
work.
처음 플레이하는 분이라면 기본 콤보부터
Oh,
시작해보세요.
wow, he's talking about the combo.
주문전이 룬 감옥으로
Yeah, you
상대를
third
묶고
skill, and then you second
과거로
skill,
피해를
and then you
넣는
first skill, and then you third
콤보를
skill, and then
익히는
you.
것부터 시작하면
Okay,
됩니다.
that's not
그리고
bad.
타이밍을 잘
3,
맞추면
2, 1,
키를 잘
1, 2,
활용해서
3,
팀을
4,
이끌고
5, 6.
완벽한 순간에
It's very
적을
easy.
압박하는 플레이를 할 수 있습니다. 라이즈는
He needs to
제대로
scale,
활용하면 게임을 지배할 수 있는 챔피언입니다.
You need that.
그럼 와이드
Mana
리프트에서
flow.
만나요.
Wow, thanks, Faker.
Wow.
Spell slaying is Ryze's specialty. And if you let him scale up, well, his AoE abilities can tear
Yeah, he's a
apart
scaler.
the very fabric of
Yeah.
reality.
Ow.
For
Ow.
those of you who are familiar with Ryze on
It's gonna be
PC,
so annoying.
note
Run.
that Realm Warp will cause the cooldowns on Ryze's
That's a lot of
basic ability
damage.
to
That's
refresh.
a lot of damage.
It will also buff allies' movement speed after teleporting. Stay tuned
I
to
didn't
our
know
future
that.
comms to learn
Oops.
more about spell slaying and maybe even see a certain world champion make another appearance.
Faker's getting that wild rift check.
Whoa, what's happening? What's going on, folks? What's it so dark? Afraid of the dark. Yes, very afraid, very afraid. Can we have the lights back? Oh gosh. Our next
Nocturne?
edition is from a completely different dimension that consists of straight up terror and fear.
People say
Nocturne,
they're scared
the
of
eternal
Nocturne, and I'm
nightmare,
like,
will hunt your enemies from the jungle.
girl.
And with paranoia that literally instills
I'm
nightmares
so immune
by
to this
enveloping
character.
them in darkness.
Whenever you ult, I'm like,
Pop
come
up
get
from
me,
across
bitch.
the map to terrorize your enemies while supporting your allies.
I've never played
Our last new
Nocturne.
champion of the patch does not mind waiting. And why would he? We even
Never.
bend time to his
In
own
my
will.
10 years of playing
Zillion
this
the
game.
Chrono Keeper might be
Oh my
on
gosh,
an
it's
eternal
Zillion.
hunt for the
Finally,
secret that will
some
restore
support
his homie Katie.
variety.
But he's always gonna have time to help out his teammates. And with his
Do people
ability
still
to
play
warp
Melio?
time,
That's a good
he can
question.
slow enemies
Oh,
and
wow,
their
they
attacks
changed
to
that.
buy even more time. And additionally, he can even turn back time to undo
changed
damage
that.
done. Zillion can basically bring allies back from the dead. And those who knew Zillion back from League of Legends might notice
Wow, they changed that ability.
he's got tweak
That-
time
that's-
for himself.
That's
And he's
such
joining the
a
Rift after going through
Honor
a
of King's
total
ability.
makeover,
that
including
AoE
adding
thing.
damage
That's
to his
slow.
kit to boost up his
Oh, it's
combat
Anivia,
skills.
not Honor of King. Anivia.
Speaking of nostalgic champs, we obviously couldn't leave out the might of the master.
Garen?
Garen has been with us from the very beginning, and we've seen you sweep through Baron Lane in some truly epic moments. But that armor was looking a bit loose.
Hell
so
no.
we went ahead, tightened some screws, and sharpened the broadsword. Now Garen's second ability, Courage, looks a bit different when casting and grants him growing stats of damage reduction. His third ability, Judgment, will deal even more damage going forward.
Wait, I thought Garen was already bad. I missed a lot.
So go
What
forth,
happened? What
take
is
the
this?
mighty Captain
Was he
first
that
game
bad?
and push those enemy lines back.
Or maybe the meta, maybe the
Unlike
rework changed
Demacian,
everything.
and Bessa is still hard out of the fortress.
Whoa.
As you're still exploring what damage she can cause on the Rift. So
I haven't played her.
This patch, we want to shift some of her strength as a jungler to the top lane. So we are tweaking some of her
Wasn't she always a
stats,
jungler? I mean, a
cutting her
top lane?
damage to monsters, and increasing lifesteal and displacement immunity in some of her abilities. We hope these changes will help you be the strong
Yeah, she's more
leading
suited as a
commander
Baron
you've come
laner.
to
Isn't
love
she
in
a Baron laner
Arcane
anyway?
when soloing in Baron Lane. And as
Whoa.
always,
Why is
we'll
everyone
have
tower
some
diving?
smaller quality of life updates for Diana, Fiora, Jax, Sona, and Kalista.
Ooh, she said the
This
S
should
word.
make playing them even more fun.
What did Sona do? What Sona did?
The stars are aligning for the Vandal Rift as well. With some gameplay updates and a
Enchanted
new art,
gifts.
will give you the
Enchanted gifts.
quickest Rift experience ever. As you've all gotten to experience, our Vandal-inspired Rift is full of surprises, and we are bringing you even more this patch. During the laning phase, expect special portals to appear on the Rift and toss out enchanted gifts.
Aw.
Picking them up grants an active ability which can be used to trigger effects. We hope these portals
this-
will bring you some
they
fun and
changed that.
surprises and
That's
joy while
the
you're
Hextech
living.
portal thing, right?
Vandals are all about friendship and fun, so don't fret, there's plenty of gifts to go around for both teams. Last patch,
Wow.
our supports were the Shining Star,
What
and
happened?
now it's time for the mages to
I don't
dazzle
remember.
us. Mages have been strapped for choices
Oh yeah,
when
those
it comes
change
to
support items.
items,
I remember those.
making it hard for them to stand their ground in the early game.
Like the net.
Which is why we're putting some polish on their boots. Boots of Mana and Ionian Boots of Lucidity get more power to help with your mage's early
wow.
laning ability and efficiency. Additionally,
Whoa.
we also have a few
love
new
Lucidity
items coming
boots.
to the shop to give you even more of a magical boost.
That's gonna
The
be
new
good for
Hextech
supports.
GLP 800 is here to make that
Oh my
magic
gosh,
carry
that's so
just
old.
that bit further. Its exploding frost bombs dealing magic damage.
That's such
and
an
slowing
old
your
item, the
enemies will
Hextech
help you
GLP.
freeze
That was
foes
a-
in
that
your
was a-
path
that was a-
and
before
push those
Hextech.
lanes out even faster.
There was another item
Vandal
like that.
Fantasy will
before
turn your
that.
mages into damage-dealing powerhouses, passively adding bonus damage to active attacks.
Oh.
And it only gets better. The more enemies you hit, the wider the effects are. Lastly, Malignance will help you out to truly hit your enemies
Oh
where
my,
it hurts.
Malignance.
If you damage an
Maligma.
opponent with this item equipped, you will light a fire under them,
This is such a good
causing
karma
magic
item.
damage and reducing
Malignance. I
their
have
magic
experience with
resistance.
Malignance.
With these new stars on the item horizon, we can't wait to
Kinda
see how
broken.
you will dominate your next battles.
I love Malignance.
With patch 6.1, we are rising into season 17 of Ranked,
Oh god.
along with a new opportunity to collect champion scores and ascend into the Dual Nova. There will
Dual
of course be
Nova.
a skin reward waiting for you at the end, and Janna this time. And with
I
a
already
new
reacted
season
to
of
this.
Wild Passes, we have a little surprise in the form of
That
a
is a
new skin
cream.
line waiting for you. Wander Town Twisted Fate and Battlecast Nasus will stun you as this season's reward.
That's Battlecast Nasus. Isn't that old? I'm trying to remember.
I realized that I put the team in a bit of puppy bind last patch, so this time around, I will stay safe. But reaching for some stars wouldn't hurt anybody, right?
Girl, she is mugged, honey. Okay, I reacted to this already on the Chanel. Why did they put the Woody on? Why did they put him the Woody? Woody. Okay, Ryze Soul Fighter. Good luck, Ryze. Ugh, the meta's gonna be annoying, huh? Ryze is too OP for, you know, the youth. Reacted to this on the channel, as you can tell. You know I got that. Period. The skin is okay. I prefer his like mythical skin. This Lucian skin is really nice actually when I reacted to it. Kind of the yin and yang of Samira. Which is not bad. Kind of looks like Brody from ML. Is it the white hair? I think Brody has a white hair skin. I don't remember. But it's very smooth. No reused animations as well. You know. Okay, we got a new one. Lawless Mecha. See, this is the innovation I wanted. Look, a little baby. A big baby. This is a really good coloring. It reminds me of something that I don't know the reference of. The coloring, at least. Is that Gundam reference or something? Okay, this Nocturne's release skin. Girl, please. Oh, he's a fighter jet. Now he's gonna kill you. Is it Nocturne Mecha? I'm confusing it with this other skins from PC. I think these are all exclusive to Wildrift. Oh my gosh, Choo Choo Train. Ooh, this is a legendary. Because it has the similar vibe as like Scion. And it has the Bumblebee colors from Transformers. Which is kind of cute. Kind of love that. Big baby. Big bear. Maokai. See, look at that. You wouldn't expect Maokai to have a skin like that. See, look at the innovation of China. Top offices. That's why there's a lot of exclusives. Because China got the upgrade for these creativities. Okay, who's this now? Okay, this is an old skin, Aurelion. So is this a legendary skin? So this is a legendary skin. Wow. I heard the skin is very diva darling. I can tell that Lissandra's gonna be here. Duh. He's cute, isn't it? Okay. He zigs. I think that's exclusive. I don't know. I expect chromas for these. You know, for the chroma orbs, maybe. Look at little cutie patootie with lemon booty. Jin. I think that's. Oh, no. See, I don't know. I think this is exclusive. Again, someone needs to get me in the comments. Look how chunky that gun is. Diva. Also, they widened the screen. Look, there's more space. There's more space. I don't know why. Of course I was right. Plot twist. What if her prestige is here? I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, that's mother. That's our mother. They got it right, you know. What's her best skin? I think her best skin is this one. Also, the Dark Star Lissandra one. That's a nice skin. Kindred. Okay. This is probably gonna be the most used skin for every Kindred main because it's human. You know, she got a face. I'm pretty sure this is like a big deal of a skin because of the weapon, the model change. Okay, I don't like Nightbringer. We already had a discussion about this when I reacted to these skins. But I love Lee Sin, Nightbringer. I have because of TFT. It was such a good unit for me. Memories, girl, memories. Nightbringer Shen, okay. I'm guessing that's new to Wild Rift. They need to really mark these because the amnesia is getting into me. I'm forgetting everything now. But that's a hot skin. Because it doesn't give Scorpion vibe to Kano. Ace Way Nightbringer. I'm guessing that's exclusive as well. I have to look these up, honestly. I'm gonna look this up on Google. I think Nightbringer Swain is old. Right? I'm gonna look these up. Yeah, that's exclusive to Wild. This is exclusive to Wild Rift as well. It's weird to see Viego being the good guy. You know. So the only new one is Nightbringer released it because that's ingrained into my memory. You know it. Okay, let's see. Okay, Xin Zhao. That's exclusive as well. And he always gets the good like hair skins or like the armor. See, look at that. And he always gets that good vibe, you know. Ooh, he looks cursed. There's some red in his hands. Yikes. Okay, Bloodwood Zillion. I think that's an iconic skin, so not mad about it. You can tell from you can guess like they go through like the top best skin for the character. Can you imagine?
You know what? Even though we're not in the same material realm, it still feels like we're together in spirit. It's like we're hopping between realms.
You are
Hoppin'.
making it so magical. We hope you enjoyed our Galactical patch update.
We can't wait to rise to the start with you this patch and see you shine.
Thanks for watching and see you on the rift.
Aw, Faker was there. It's so cute. Xbox Game Pass. Oh, Xbox Game Pass. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, I feel like we could have had more like for the girl skins. But I'm kind of glad majority of these skins are permanent. I don't see any. Yeah, majority of these skins are permanent because these are like really old. Like majority of these skins are in the store. This better not be porcelain. Better not be limited. I'm gonna slap y'all. Mecha. We need a girly pop mecha. Oh my gosh, I see like a diva. You know, like those types of skins. But I know majority of these are permanent. Soul Fighter has always been permanent. Mecha is permanent, or porcelain is permanent. I mean, we can't leave Nightbringer and Dawnbringer, so it's gonna be permanent. And then Zillion's there. Yeah, majority of these skins are really permanent. The TF. What do we think of our diva? Berries and cream. If you know that reference. I think it's cute. Um, I expect more for this to be built up since this is the first one. I don't want to. If it's a good skin line, I would not want to miss a thing. Aerosmith. Um, I think like I still can get over like when I miss I miss Senna's gotcha banner, not gotcha banner. Her battle pass, psychic detective Senna. That was such a good skin. But yeah, I like the creativity of these mecha skins. I don't know why they showed Garen this is not his original form. By the way, I think they did it for the ha ha he he. For them to talk about. But he's the only one with chromas, and he's the only one with the references of chromas. So Garen fits that stereotype. I'm excited for this skin line. I'm excited for Ryze, Son of Rome, because what do you call this? He scales. I like scalers. Like when I play like gotcha games, I like characters with HP scaling because you don't really need to build attack or this and that. You just put some health on and they pop off with their damage. Like Kokomi from Genshin Impact as well. What else? Porcelain I think is the one that's everyone's gonna buy for. Especially if you're an ASOL main, which I don't see much. Whenever new champion comes, they forget the other ones. Like, do people still play Milio? Like that. Like you forget. Like we forget that ASOL is there. I'm sure he's there, but it's just like getting overshadowed by like the girly pops or something like that. And I think he got gutted hard since his release. That hotfix. I think he got hotfix. But ASOL legendary. This is a legendary. I think diva of a skin. We already had a legend. No. But yeah, there's that. Mecha Aurelion Soul is this skin as well. Jin is, I think, exclusive, if I'm mistaken. He looks like an F word, He got a big, that and that, It would be nice if he had a chroma, just like a black and red chroma. I think that would be fitting. I do like the traditional porcelain coloring of the blue and white. But I get tired sometimes looking at the colors. You know what I mean. Obviously, Mother's there again, permanent. She doesn't. I think she's was Garden. No, Garden Party is permanent because there's chromas there. She's fine. She's fine. So she hasn't had. I'm trying to burp. She hasn't had a limited time skin yet. I could be wrong, but maybe when her prestige comes and be like, told you, But yeah, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. Are you excited? I'm excited for mostly the in-game stuff. For the what do you call this? I like the in-game stuff, the updates, the quality of life. They never really touched on ranked in terms of like, again, it's gonna be controversial yet brave, but matchmaking is never. It's gonna be hard to be matchmaking to what people want standard wise. It is what it is. If we play Pokemon Unite, that's gonna happen as well. If we play Wild Rift, that's gonna happen. If we play Mobile Legends, it's gonna be the same. If we play Honor of Kings, which is worse, Honor of Kings is worse or somewhat similar to what League has. I literally typed Wild Rift once and I saw like 2 videos on matchmaking, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna. I was like this. I was like theoretically like backing away because like we're not gonna touch that for now. So what I'm doing right now with these reactions, I think it's cute. When the time comes with 6.1, maybe I'll check it out and see if it's T. I do want to play for Jana Montana over here. So yeah, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like the video, don't dislike the video, guys. Subscribe, notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. Woo! I'm a VTuber who does content. For some reason, I've done 548 videos on this channel. Can you imagine? Yeah, all my social media links in the description below. If you want to support the channel, you can donate via the coffee page. It's Dr. Fearless because that's the wrestling channel, but it's still the same coffee page. I didn't really change it. Or if you want to support via YouTube, you can send via thanks, comment down below and stuff like that. Also, you can also watch the ads if you don't have like any funds to support the channel. You can just watch it from, ads to let the algorithm know, that's cheap. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about 6.1, quality of life wise and everything. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.